everyone! So today I'll be showing you how to create a Google form. So if you've never created a Google form or perhaps need a refresher on how to create one, then this is the video for you. So the first thing you'll do is log on to your Google account, which I'm already logged into, and go into Google Drive, which is what we are in right now. And this is what it would look like. So on the upper right hand corner, you're going to click on the Google Apps icon, which is this icon with the 9 dots in the square shape. Once you click that, you'll click on the More button, which is right down here, and then proceed to click on the purple Forms button to access forms. Once it brings you to this page, you'll click on the blank template, which is going to be right here where it says start a new form. We're going to click on the blank one. Or you could choose a template. So for example, they have the job application, RSVP, a blank quiz, or an exit ticket. And then they have a bunch of different options if you go into the template gallery. But what we'll be doing for this tutorial is creating a new template. So once we click on that, it'll bring us to a new window, which it's not titled. So what we're going to title it. So for the organization I work for, we'll create one for my organization. I work for an organization that aids in helping students go to college. So we do a lot of workshops with our students, and we use this application to create ways for our students to sign up for events. So we'll create this for a student workshop. And I'll title it Student Workshop right here. And as you can see, it automatically updates the title for right here. So then you can click on a form description at the bottom right here, right below the title, and just add a description to what your workshop will be on. So for this, I'll just say workshop to help students understand college. And that's what we're gonna have for our little description. So as you can see right here, they already give you a first question, but it's not titled and it only has one little button that you can press right here. So what you'll do is click on it. And then as you can see right here in this upper right hand corner, and it has a drop down button, it gives you options for what type of question you want. So whether you want a short answer, whether you want a paragraph, multiple choice, checkboxes, or drop down, it gives you a bunch of different options. It also allows you to upload a file or maybe perhaps do a multiple choice grid and add a date or a time. But for this, what I want to do is I'll add a short answer because I want students to fill in what their name is. So for this question, I'm going to put first name. And then I'll make this a required question. So the way to do this is in the bottom right hand corner, just click on this button that says required, and it'll slide on over, making it a requirement for students to actually have to fill this portion out. All right, so then we'll do a second question. So the way to do that is in this corner right over here on the side, it has a little menu. So for this, they have add question, add title and description, add image, add a video, and add another section. But what I'll be doing is just adding another question to this. So as you can see, it gives me multiple choice question already. What we're going to do is we're going to be asking the students for their last name. So then I'll be doing the same as I did in the previous question and choosing short answer. And then so for this, where it says question, I'll be filling in the title of the question So the title of the question is last name. And I'll also want that required because I want that information as well. So I'll put that right in the bottom. And then we'll add a few more questions. So a few more questions that I want to add is I want to know where they go to high school at, because we serve 15 different high schools. So I want to be sure I'm keeping track of which students from which high schools are attending. So I'm going to put high school. And I'm also going to make that a required question. One of the other things I want to know is their grade level. So for this, I'll actually use a multiple choice. So I'll give them a few answers to choose from. So we're going to put freshman. And then right here, it already gives you suggestions. So I could either just do this where it says add all. So it'll give me sophomore and junior and senior. Or if that's not what you wanted to do, you could just add an option and click right here to keep typing in different answers if that's not what you were looking for. But that was what I was looking for. So then I'll add all, and then I'll add the rest of those questions. So let me go back to this title right here and put grade level. So that's all the information that I needed to know for this, just because it's a more general workshop, but you would be able to add more questions if you needed to, or let's say I didn't want this question anymore, I could simply just delete it using this delete button, or if I wanted to duplicate this question, I could also click this duplicate button on the bottom, and that would make the question the same as the previous one that I just did. And I'll just delete that just because I used that as a reference. And finally, once you complete this, what you'll want to do is go to the top right corner. So there'll be 3 little buttons, and this is the More menu. So we'll click More, and I can either make a copy of this, move this to the trash, get a pre-filled link, print. You can also add collaborators, so if you want other people to work on this as well, you could click this button and add individuals. But what we want to do is we want to get a pre-filled link. So then this is the link that you can use if you want to share this with others. So I will click at the bottom, Get Link. And then right here, I will also click Copy Link. So then it is already copied to my clipboard, so now I can share this with individuals. And now people can now fill this out. Well, all right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you gained an understanding of Google Forms if you had never used one before, or I hope you were refreshed with how to use Google Forms if you haven't used it in a while. Thank you so much, and I hope you learned a lot.